SR-22 insurance. So SR-22 insurance, not the most glamorous thing in the world. So let's talk about what is it. SR-22 insurance, very simply, is the state's way of making sure you have insurance. Normally, if I have automobile insurance and I don't pay my bill, and the automobile insurance company can cancel on me, that, me not paying my bill is between me and the auto insurance company. However, when the state of Indiana says in order to drive, you have to have SR-22 insurance, then basically state of Indiana is getting involved. And so if you want to drive, you have to have insurance. So basically it's proof of financial responsibility. They want to make sure that certain drivers, those who have been accused of DUI, not even convicted, but accused, people that have let their insurance lapse too many times, people that have been in accidents without insurance, people that get caught driving without insurance. They want to make sure certain groups of people have insurance. And that's what SR-22 insurance is. Why? Why do we need it? Well, just because the state says, hey, if you want to drive, you got to play by our rules and you got to get this SR-22 insurance. Essentially, if you don't pay your bill, it gets canceled. Done. When do you need that? Well, we already kind of talked about that. If you've been accused of a DUI, not even convicted, certain types of crimes, accidents, they find out you're driving without insurance, they're going to make you have SR-22 insurance. So the state views driving as a privilege, not as a right. So they're able to impose these type of consequences if you get in trouble for certain things. So you're going to have to play by the rules. How long? How long can get a little complicated, but most people watching this are going to have it for 3 years, and that's for a DUI. So the 3 year starts upon the termination of the pre-conviction suspension. Perhaps a person was granted specialized driving privileges, or when the person is found guilty or pleads guilty. Those are the two instances when you'll need it for a DUI. If you're HTV, you might need it for 5 years. If you have accident without insurance, you might need it for 3 or 5, depending on your history, your driving history. But the BMV will typically tell you how long you need to have that. And if you have a question, give me a call, 317-632-3642. Who? Well, your insurance company has to actually directly give the SR-22 insurance to state of Indiana. Your insurance company has a super secret fax and email number for the BMV they have to get information to. Now, specialized driving privileges. This is a fun little part for the SR-22. So for specialized driving privileges, you have to have SR-22 insurance for the duration of the specialized driving privileges. You also, for most places, need to have a copy of the SR-22 insurance when you apply for the specialized driving privileges. We get so many calls a day. Mark, I don't need to give you a copy of my SR-22 because my insurance agent already sent it over to the BMV. I'm telling you right now, you need to have, if we ask you for a copy, it's not because we're just being nosy. These judges require it. I know, and if you're watching this, you know that when you provide SR-22 insurance, it pops up on the BMV record. Judges, for the most part, will not accept that. They want an actual proof of the SR-22 insurance as a policy amendment or even like a letter from the insurance company. So I asked my staff, and we've gone through the call log of some common questions for SR-22. We've already answered the first one. What is SR-22? The second most common question is it expensive? Well, it's definitely going to be an added expense. Is it cost prohibitive? No. I encourage everyone to call and check online, numerous different places. I've had clients call me and say, hey, Mark, thank God I called and shopped around. The insurance company that I was with originally wanted 3 times what I was paying per month, but I found some other place. It's within $10 a month of what I was already paying. That's awesome. But it's definitely going to be something you're going to have to pay for it. The only way you get around SR-22 insurance is if you say, I'm not going to drive. For many people, that's not really an option. Okay, the second question. Mark, does the 3 years start when I get convicted of a DUI or when I was arrested for the DUI? And the answer to that question is complicated. Generally, the BMV says 3 years begins at the earlier point of the end of your pre-conviction suspension. So perhaps the person got specialized driving privileges, or it begins when there's an actual conviction for DUI as a result of a guilty plea or a verdict of guilt by a judge or a jury. The third most common question is, why does the court need a copy? My company already gave it to the BMV. Like I already said, the judges want to see that. So those are the most common questions. SR-22 insurance, you may or may not feel like it's a fair situation. However, if you want to drive legally, you're going to have to play ball. So if you have any questions, give us a call, 317-632-3642. I know more about SR-22 insurance than I ever wanted to know. I don't know if I'm proud of that, but I do know a lot about SR-22 insurance. You have a great day. Remember, always plead the fifth.